All right, so what we're gonna do, this is Inside the Lens with Jesse Martineau. We're driving on the highway and I'm thinking about things. I've been thinking about all these things lately, just salty, you know? Right, Jesse?
I'm not sure where you're going with this.
Here's something inspirational and that I want you to know about. When you're too concerned about becoming the biggest, be careful that you don't become the bigots. This isn't hard. Now here's some music to cut to.
Hi there. Me and Nikki are going to Calgary. We're gonna go see Jim Gaffigan, who I think is hilarious. And I think I model many similarities to him because he has 5 children and I have 5 children. I think his wife is a ginger too. But anyway, let's go. My phone. Where are we going?
Calgary!
All right, so we're driving to Calgary right now. There's Ben. There's Jenna. There's Nikki. I have a long career ahead of you. Like, I mean long. It's gonna take you a long time to do that.
Yeah, somebody said that to me. You're gonna go a long way in life because you got a long way to go. That's called perspective. Sorry, I just spit on your...
We're at the hotel, and me and Ben are sharing a room. And then...
Yes we are.
And then Jenna and Nikki are going to share a room.
We're splitting up the yin and the yang.
But me and Ben are really excited about this. Move.
He did. Oh.
All right, so we made it to Calgary. Here's our hotel room. There's a bed, there's a TV, there's a Nikki. We are here.
We're going.
I don't know what Ben's doing to Jenna.
We're going.
There's Nikki. She feels as awkward as I do.
Jim Gaffigan!
You got the tickets?
What tickets?
Hey. Apparently I'm not allowed to record in there, which I'm shocked. I'm bored. Hey guys, how was Jim Gaffigan?
It's funny.
I should tag him in this, shouldn't I?
He would love it.
He would, oh, we just love you, Jim.
They're great.
So we just got back from Jim Gaffigan. Hilarious. The guy is awesome. Seriously. Check him out. It's a foggy morning here. Woke up to great news that Jim Gaffigan liked my tweet last night. So that was nice. I don't know who this guy is. He's just standing there. Oh, he's gone. Hey everybody. So I went to Calgary. That was great. Jim Gaffigan is outstanding. Now, found it. End of the roll. Let's have a little chat. A little chat with Uncle Jesse today. Uncle Jesse Fireside Chats. That could be the thumbnail like this. I think that'll work. As I mentioned last week, I teach a program called Heroes in some of the middle schools here in Spruce Grove, Alberta. Heroes program is really cool. I'm gonna link how to find out more about them below, so check that out. I teach a program in the schools called Heroes. It's really fun. I really like teaching it, and people are impacted. I love having another outlet that I can actually start to give to people, speaking, and I start to figure out things a little more as I start to talk. I'm very verbal if you haven't figured that out already. Anyway, in the first kind of lesson of the class, I start off by saying this. Wisdom calls out to everybody, but the foolish run away and don't listen. When I say that initially, the kids are like, what the heck is this guy talking about? And so I stand there and I say, okay, everybody has 44 seconds to write what you think that means in your own words. Go! And they start writing really quick. I get some great answers back. This last week, started a class, and this one guy comes up with this answer that I have to tell you about. Now, the answer isn't even dumb. Although, I don't know if he meant it that way, but it worked out perfectly, and I was able to actually use this. I'm gonna use it forever now. Think about a table. Now, think about that table with food all over it. Hot dogs, corn dogs, little cocktail wiener dogs. What other kind of dogs are there? I think that's it. Anyway, it's covered in food. Along that table that has all the food on it is a sign. And the sign says, free food. Well, most of us would be running up there and pretending it was Halloween with those neighbors that like put the whole bowl of candy out on the shelf and like said, take one. I mean, come on. First kid that walked by there grabbed the bowl and just dumped it right into their pillowcase. It would be like that. But now imagine you seeing the table with all the food, with the sign on it that says free, take it, and you turn around, put your fingers in your ear, and run the other direction. Wisdom calls out to everyone, but the foolish run away and don't listen. Now, the argument would be that what one would call wisdom, another would not. That is kind of the point. There is one table with food on it and a sign that says free. There isn't another table with other kind of food that says that. It's just one. There is a wisdom that is right, a wisdom that is true, and a wisdom that just isn't. It's not wisdom at all. It's actually just been years and years of people putting fingers in their ears and turning the other direction. There's some food for thought. Food for thought. That was good. I woke up this morning, it was -5 degrees centigrade, which means the beautiful season of Faltum. By the way, have I not told you about Faltum? Faltum is the best word because it takes the word fall and autumn, smashes them together into one easy to use word. Why have multiple words when you could have one word that describes one thing just as effectively? Don't even try to argue, I'm right. And I will be proven right once Webster's Dictionary returns my phone calls. But what is it with the excuses that we make constantly? It's actually kind of frustrating. I'm a little frustrated. I see the excuses and it makes me crazy. You know what it is? If we're making excuses, it means we don't have a vision. If I'm making excuses about why I'm not doing something, it means I cannot see where I'm going. It locks me into a vicious cycle and I'm just in a circle. I'm just in an endless loop. That's what happens when we don't have vision. That's what happens when we don't listen to wisdom. That's what happens when we don't listen and don't move forward and don't keep creating. We just start going around the track. What is your vision? What's your vision? Wisdom's calling out to everybody right now. It's saying like, hey, there is a possibility for you right now. You have something in you that could impact something else. I remember when wisdom called out to me. I saw a picture of what was possible. I saw even the photography I was doing was too small. It was just too small. I had to give something else. Photography was just the thing that kind of uncapped me a little bit. And as I started to dive deeper into it, I realized, wow, I'm capable of so much more. I listened to the wisdom. And I hope you realize that watching this is that you're watching my journey unfold. But this is part of what wisdom called out to me and said, I want you to show people the journey that you're gonna go on. Listen to the wisdom that is around you. Wisdom comes in all shapes and sizes. Largely though, comes in people. People speak wisdom to us all the time, but a lot of the time I'm foolish and I run away and I don't listen. Hey guys, come over here, look. Guys, yeah, I'm like standing right here. How come no one's listening? Seriously. Why do I even do this? I I don't want to be foolish. I don't want to stick my fingers in my ears and run the other direction. I want to embrace wisdom. I want to listen to it, run to it, go with everything that it says. Because it's always going to lead you to the best possible outcome you can have. I'm constantly looking for it. I'm constantly trying to find it. And I know this might sound weird, but if you like think of wisdom as a person, think about that for a second. Wisdom is a person. Call out to wisdom. Call wisdom up, say, hey, I need help. What do I do next? Tell me what happens. I'm interested in knowing. I want to know. I think it's worked for me. Maybe it's going to work for you too. Because just like that quote in that Heroes that I tell all the kids in the beginning of the class, wisdom calls out to everyone. Everybody.